crying Jehovah.
On YouTube, how you doing? First and foremost, I want to thank everyone for the love and support. I want to thank everyone for commenting on my videos, sharing my videos, just subscribing to my channel. I humbly appreciate that. Now, I'm recording this today, which is Tuesday night, and hopefully tomorrow on Wednesday morning you'll see this video, right? But I'm gonna be a little busy today, so I just want to put something out there. But this video I'm about to play is about people within the lineage. That's FBA, not tethers, not white people, not Africans, not immigrants, not none of these people, but people that say they're FBA, even though we're not a group. That's why I want to make this point. Just because someone a part of the lineage or they part of the delineation movement, or they use the word FBA, they could still be your enemy. There are a lot of enemies still amongst us as Black Americans, right? This particular person right here, he has a jealous spirit within himself. He's a jealous person. Not only with me, okay, but with a lot of other content creators, because he's not galvanizing the people like he want to, right? And earlier that morning, when I reason why I made this live, for the past month, he been saying a lot of slick stuff about me. I never said nothing about him. I remember prior to that, I used to show him love, tell him, man, go live, man, make your content, blah, 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 blah. He used to be on my panels too, you know? And it was kind of crazy, like, damn, dude, you know, you gonna act like that? So this me right here straightening the situation out. And it's another situation that happened within this too. There's another brother hating on this Black woman that she was a divester. Well, I ain't gonna say a divester, but she was married to a white man about 6 years ago, and she got her wake up call, and she ended up divorcing that white man. And you know, he don't like the fact that she speaks about delineation. You know what I'm saying? And Candace, my sister Candace, man, she's a rider, man. You know, and sometimes I can't knock what people do, you know, in they past. You know, her kids are here. Even though she has mixed children, her mixed children are here. And she haven't pivoted. She always said that she was married to a white man at one point in time, and she learned a lesson from it. And matter of fact, she tell women not to marry white men. So that's a great ally and a great person that saw something change in her life. You know, that changed something in her life that wasn't right. And she knew it wasn't right. But, you know, people change. It's just like I told this brother right here, if we're going to get on to her about speaking out, talking about Black issues, talking about delineation, why not the men? There's a lot of men in these spaces, too, that got these mixed kids and got to be sleeping with white women or in relationships with white women. You know, I always look at it like this. I'm not going to sleep with them funky honkies. I ain't going to sleep with them funky honkies. I would never do that. But that's on them. But if you bring something to the table and you're not cooning, buffooning, promoting that stuff, all that, man, I don't see why. I think you could be a great what's the word? A great deterrent for other Black women and men not to go white, stay Black. Just keep searching for the right Negro, you know, to be with. But anyway, y'all check this video out. Sorry for the long introduction. I love you all so much. Y'all be safe. What's going on, family? How are y'all doing? We're going to have us a nice little conversation today with my family. A nice little conversation. Hold on. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody having a wonderful morning. We're gonna have us a nice little conversation about Brian, right? And I don't like talking about myself, people. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like talking about myself, but I'm gonna talk about myself today. Cause there's been a couple content creators that's in these spaces. They got a lot of things to say about me. One of them is Portis. Portis, before I get started, I never had nothing against you, brother. I thought you was highly talented in what you do. I'm going to leave it at that right there. I never known you had these feelings for me. What's up, Jeff? I never know you had these feelings. Talking about you want to come to Dallas and say something to me. Saying that my space is about Africans and stuff like that. That's cool. But I ain't tripping on it. And other people on here talking about how I wouldn't make it on other platforms and stuff like that. I be hearing folks be sending me certain stuff. I be like, damn, what Brian do? What did Brian do? He ain't out here for the community. He out here for the entertainment. Oh yeah, Portis said some things, but I don't take it personal. See, I never take it personal with people. That's one thing about me. I never take it personal. I get it. I get it, man. I totally get it. But not only him. This ain't really about him. It's just about a lot of content creators that come over here and they feel the way towards me for some odd reason. I don't know. You know what I mean? I do not know. But we're gonna talk about it. Got content creators talking about he wants to survive on Twitter. He wants to say over here on TikTok, he say this and say that. Listen, man. I never had an issue with none of you niggas. Let me say that once again. I never had an issue with none of you niggas. 99.9% of you niggas that came across my panel, or if I seen you somewhere, I always show love. I always show love or led with respect towards you. I never said anything negative. And I know I can survive on any platform. I'm surviving on Facebook in these groups. I'm building myself up on YouTube. And the one thing I haven't, it be your own people, it do. But one thing I haven't done is promote my YouTube channel or my Facebook on my platform because I want to build it from the ground up. I want to work for mine. But people think I used to be on Twitter. I never been on Twitter. I haven't been on Twitter since 2018. They took my page down. They took my page down in 2018 because I said some very horrible things on there that wasn't cool. Let me say that once again. I haven't been on Twitter since 2018. All right. But I do have a TikTok. I do have a Twitter page or something. You know, I think I had like 2 pages or something. Both of them was old. But they took my Twitter page when I had 87,000 followers on there. And I survived real well for the people that think I wouldn't survive on Twitter. That's what I want to say. People don't understand that me on TikTok, you got to have personality on TikTok. I don't like talking about myself, but you got to have personality. People going to gravitate to who they like. Some people just don't like certain people. There's a lot of people that don't like me. I don't take offense to that. There are a lot of content creators that have a following that people love. Some people just don't love me. You get what I'm saying? I have no issues with a lot of y'all. I really don't. I always want to see people thriving. You said, why I supporting a swirler talking about delineation? She's no longer a swirler if you're talking about Candace. Why are you worried about a person that's talking about delineation? She's not talking about being pro-black. She's talking about delineation. Like, real talk. What is it with Candace that you have against her because she has mixed children? Is that the issue? People can change. Delineationists. I never slept with a white woman myself. Never been with a white woman. All my children are full nigga babies. Let me say that first and foremost. I would never sleep with a white person. But delineation, I got a question. Are you the same person? Whatever in life you are you the same person that you was 5 years ago? Are you the same delineationist 5 years ago? That's what I want to know. I'm going to respond to you, Live with Portis. I'm going to respond to you. I got you. You coming up next. But I'm going to talk to y'all the way I want to talk. But I just want to know, delineationists, are you the same person that you was 5 years ago? I never had an issue with you, delineationists. I thought you always was an intelligent brother. Now, I don't want to talk to nobody right now because I want to get some stuff off my chest to a lot of people. Delineation, I never had an issue with you. I always looked at you as a smart, intelligent brother that had a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So, this ain't my fight. I'm around a lot of different people. A lot of different people, brother. And you got to, sometimes when people live different lives, you got to meet them where they at. You got to meet them where they at. Now, my brother Portis is in the building. And this ain't about Candace and Delineationist right there. I get it. This is about you, Portis. Portis, I ain't got nothing against you, brother. I know you been saying little slick shit behind my back, man. I noticed the energy that you had on me on when I was on, I think Candace panel about a month ago. But I always looked at it like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You say you could meet me in Dallas and tell me something. Why you want to do that, bro? Why we always, as black men, we gotta go to that extreme to be so upset with someone that never done nothing to you? I never not once said anything negative about you, Portis. Not one thing. I think you a highly skilled, highly intelligent brother. Yes, I do African spaces, man. I talk about Africans. That's my lane. I stay in my lane. You do mental health spaces. That's your lane. The thing is, the problem that you having is you can't gravitate. The people not gravitating to you. And you know why? Because you force your opinions and your thoughts on people. You ask them a question and you tear them down. I don't tear my people down. And I'm not going to tear you down fully. I don't know what you got going on personally, brother. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what you got going on personally, but I know it ain't got nothing to do with me. I want you to have the best in life. Even when you used to come on my panel, I used to tell you, man, go live. Make content. People gonna fuck with you. You got the look. You got the presence, the voice. You got all those things. But to come at me, I never said nothing about you, dog. I want to see all my people make it. But you say you could tell me in Dallas and all that other stuff. I ain't, okay. But I always tell people, because I get threats all the time, or passive aggressive threats. I always tell people this. There are people in your personal life that you need to check. Not somebody on social media. Not somebody on social media, fam. Yeah, I got that too. My bullets are not for my black Americans. My bullets are for my protection of my people. What up, Forever Free? Shout out to everybody. See, when you hold panels, y'all, you want to be entertaining. I stay in my lane. You want people to come back to you. You want people to feel good when they come on your panel. You don't want to tear down your own folk. That's something I don't do. I might joke on my people. I might talk shit a little bit. But I don't want my people to leave my panel feeling like this right here. I don't never want to tear women and men down and have them feeling like this. I don't know what it is with you, brother, but I hope you do get help. And I'm not saying you're a weak man, but I'm a strong man. And I will always have compassion for the weak. Not the weak in strength. I know you big bad gang banging, thugging, you can fight, you'll shoot it out, pull up on a nigga. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about weak in the spirit. I always have compassion for people that's weak in the spirit for some odd reason. Now I ain't gonna let you drag me. I ain't gonna let you talk shit to me. But I do want to draw the line of the sand with people. A lot of people be saying, Brian, you know, you talk about Africans so much, or you joke, you don't bring no scholarship. I have people on my panel that's very highly intellectual on this shit. They can break shit down better than I can. I like to talk crazy. I like to have fun with my people. That's how I do my thing. Nobody can't get mad at me on how I run my shit. Nobody. And I can't get mad with nobody that don't think like me. I don't want nobody to follow my lead all the time. There are ideologies of people that I disagree with. Now, I don't mind you Portis getting on your panel, dragging me, talking about I'm broke. Yeah, I'm broke, but I ain't broken spirit. My spirit is not broken, and I'm not a broken man. You can have all the money in the world. You can have all the fame in the world. But I ain't going to be broken in spirit. My spirit is great. I'm a healed black man. I always been a healed black man. I always had people surrounding me personally that I can talk to. I don't have to get on here and vent my frustrations like, nobody not listening to me, nobody not seeing. Because guess what? Everybody's different. Everybody's not going to see the things that you see. You got to connect with people that connect on the same frequency you have. I hate to see my brothers unravel like that. I hate that. Even if I'm unraveling, I would hope somebody reach out to me and say, Brian, you all right? You good? You sure? I want my people to win. Community building comes in different forms, shapes, and sizes. The way you want to do it, you do it the way you want to do it. You do it the way you want to do it. I don't watch other men and women on here, how they do their panels and stuff like that. Because guess what? They still getting the message out. I'm getting the message out. I'm not one of these content creators that brag on my following. I don't do that. I'm almost at 30K. I don't give a fuck. If people think I'm making money, I'm not making money on this shit. Y'all think I'm making money? I've been a getting money nigga all my life. I've been a getting money nigga. You can check my old social media. You can check my Instagram. I always been a getting money nigga. Always. I always been a person that people want to fuck with in real life, real talk, real life. I never get on here and brag on that. I never get on here and brag on that. I just don't. I'm going to get on you in a minute, Delineation. Just calm down. Just calm down. I'm going to get on you in a minute too. But I never had to brag on that. Cause I know how I feel to be loved by people. I always had that love. Even I didn't need social media for that. I know people, even when people come on my panel like, oh, Brian, I love your videos. Oh, man, I love what you do, man. I saw your videos on Twitter. For the people that say I won't survive on Twitter. I see your videos on Twitter, man. It's good to see you. The reason why I left Twitter to come to TikTok. I had to see it. You know what I say? Man, I appreciate it. I thank you for that. But guess what? I learned from you. I learned from people like you. That's why I tell my people. I don't have an ego. You get what I'm saying? I don't have an ego. I'm not the biggest content creator on TikTok. I'm not the biggest content creator in these FBA spaces. There are some heavy movers on here, man, that I love and respect, and I always defer to when I don't have the answers for everything. I'm not that kind of nigga. I told y'all I haven't done nothing for the community since 2020, since COVID happened. I told y'all that. And I said in 2026, I'm going to get back into the thick of things. And you know why I stopped doing stuff for the community, black people? Because I had to make sure my kids were straight first. I had to. My kids would graduate from high school, so I had to make sure they were straight first. So I want to make sure my son and my daughter get to college, make sure they graduate, make sure they do all those things. So I said, I'm going to take a break a little bit. But I said 2026, I'm going to get back to it. And that's what I've been doing. I don't have to tell y'all everything that I do. So I just want to tell Portis this. I ain't got nothing against you, brother. Keep venting. If you talking about me or saying you going to pull up on me, I'm just paraphrasing what you said about coming to Dallas. I ain't mad at you, pimping. But before you come to Dallas, make sure you unalive and hurt the people that have fucked you over in Detroit. Once you unalive them, do that to them, then we can talk in Dallas. But until then, don't waste your life. Don't waste going to prison, come down here to Dallas to come see about me. Well, I never said nothing about you to even warrant that. I guess somebody said something in the comments that triggered you, but for you to get in your feelings like that, that means you had some type of hatred for me, brother. And I had nothing but love for you. I never had no negative inkling until like a month ago. I'm like, damn, why this nigga acting like this? I said, okay, hey, that's something personal on him. Not you forever free. Talking about Portis. Live with Portis. That's what I'm talking about. Live with Portis. You can be a good content creator if you get out your feelings and out your emotions and allow people to be who they are on their panel. You will grow. To see what you did to Real Estate Kaya and what you did to Keita was very disheartening to see. regardless of how you felt on anything or their opinion, there's no reason for you to drag them like that. Now with the men, I get it. I get it. You can pop off at the men, but we got to draw the line on how we come at women. We really do. If a woman pop off on you, you had a right to pop off on her back, but just had that aggressive tone calling her this bitch, this bitch, this bitch, this bitch. But you talking about mental health healing during the week. You talking about how as a community can we come together. You talk all this shit about how we need to do better as black people, but you out here disrespecting your black people of the lineage. This the lineage, my nigga. This is the lineage. We shouldn't have to drag our people like that, bro. We shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to, as men, we shouldn't have to get in our motherfucking feelings because a motherfucker said something we disagree with. Motherfuckers think I'm really getting some money out TikTok. I ain't getting no money out TikTok. People fuck with me. I fuck with them. I fuck with the people. I really fuck with the people. I don't have no thing in my mind where, oh, if you don't agree with me on this conversation, that means you are op, fuck you, you ain't shit. That's the issue. And once again, Portis, I hope you listen, brother. I have no issue with you. You can get on here and drag me. You can talk about my head, talk about how I dress, talk about my teeth, talk about everything. But guess what? At the end of the day, I'm confident in myself, brother. And whatever it is you're going through personally, I get it. I always got compassion for people like you. Because I was listening. I said, damn. I had to listen to your voice. Had to listen to your voice crackling. I said, oh, this ain't got nothing to do with me. Even though he dragging me, talking about he gonna see about me in Dallas. I ain't did that to the nigga. I understand I get over here on TikTok like, hey, Portis, when I come to Detroit, I'm gonna throw you in the river over there. I understand I was doing that. I ain't did that to you, brother. Calm down. I get it, though. Nah, I got, that's what I got from it. That's what I got from Portis. And I was saddened by it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, talking about, yeah, if you don't want no intellectual shit, what's up?
When you get off, you can take me up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take you up there. Yeah. Listen, if she throw my daughter threw me out. Nah, then you talking about, yeah, y'all go to Brian panel. He talk, that's all he talk about is African. You don't bring nothing to the table. I never said that around you, man. I never said that around you. Now, it's different now when I'm talking to you. It wasn't funny when you were saying to me. That's why I say, when you go live, you can drag me, dog. Talk about me. Talk about my teeth. Talk about how fat I am. Talk about how broke I am. But I just want you to know this, though, brother. You can grow further than what you are right now. You can. You cut everybody off. You get upset with people. You flip out. I don't know if you got some mental issues or whatever, but don't take that shit out on me, man. I never said nothing about you pimping. Never had nothing against you, man. I'm giving you clarity right now. My clarity to you is this. When I go live, I do it my way. When you go live, you do it your way. Figure out ways how you can get the people to come to you. I'm going to give you some more game. You don't have to disparage people because you don't believe in what they say. That's your issue right there. That's why your panel you be having like 13 people in your panel. You supposed to have more than it. You have great topics. You have great insight on things. We need mental health week in these spaces. But how you attack your own people is wild to me. That's the issue right there. And I'm not a numbers guy. I don't brag on numbers. I don't care about that. It's people on TikTok shit. They be getting about 7. Now, when I get 700 people on this motherfucker, I might pop my shit. 700 to 1,000 if I can get that. But man, we average like 100 or something. Maybe 3 at the most. But that's why I want to tell you, Portis, I have nothing against you, brother. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I don't got to log off. You log off. This me. Now, Delineationist. I'm off you, Portis. I just want to let you know that was distasteful what I seen, what you did with the women. how you upset with people. You had a great host, the older lady. All that stuff. I don't know the backgrounds of it, but I be seeing certain clips people be passing around in these TikTok groups about you, man. I never had an issue with you, brother. I just want you to know that. So you can get on your high horse, talk your shit. Maybe you gonna clean it up, maybe not. But I heard what I heard, and I got what you was putting down, because I am a hungry hound. Now, Candace. Candace is like a big thing around here with me and Candace. Let me say this first and foremost. I never tried to fuck Candace, never flirted with Candace, never told Candace, ooh, babe, I want to fuck you and all. I never done that to Candace. I never done that to none of these women up here. None of them. I never be in these women inbox saying, hey, baby, can we get together? Can I take you out? Never done none of that. Now, people always come to me about Candace by her having mixed children or her being married to a white man. She's not married to the white man now. People do change, y'all. There are black men around me on here that got white baby mamas. Let me say that again. There are men on here that got white baby mamas. So do I need to discredit the men on here that fuck white women? Do I have to do that? Portis, hold on, let me pause for a minute. Portis, you are stagnant. You need to figure out a way to grow your shit. You need to stop worrying about what other content creators are doing and worry about what Portis can do. I'm just being real with you. You got to worry about what Portis can do. Those me are not the face of delineation. So stop the who's the face of delineation? I don't know who's the face. I might be lost, Portis. I might be lost, and I can take that, brother. But I hope you pick up what I was putting down for you. I'm not lost. I'm not on here unraveling mentally. I'm not on here about to cry and crackling mentally. I'm not on here threatening people or saying I'll pull up on some people. I'm just not. That's just me, though. That's just me, Portis. Let me get back on delineation. How niggas acting so delineationist? Just you be around white folks, people. I have seen people expose you on so many things about you, bro. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real. I seen so many people post things about you. I never said nothing negative about you, brother. I don't feel like talking about it right now, delineationist. I'm just saying. So why Candace is such the focal point of everything with you? Why is that? Why is Candace the focal point for you? Because she used to be married to a white man. What about the men on here that got white baby mamas too? There are men on here. There are men on here. There are men on here that got mixed babies. I don't want to say mixed breed because I won't come out disrespectful. But what is it though, delineationist? Talk to me. Now I know you're gonna make a video about me, but talk to me. Yeah, it's just crazy. Too much FBA beef. Everybody worry about everybody. I understand we're gonna clash, but I expect me to clash with people that I'm around all the time, like people on my panel. Like I expect us to get into it. I don't expect me getting into it with somebody like that. Yeah, I always been respectful to people misbehaving. I never disrespected nobody. I never disrespected Portis. Portis used to be on my panel, y'all. I used to show this nigga love just the way he showed me love. I don't know what happened. Is it the medication? Sometimes we can get so caught up in this linear shit that we have a psychosis. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Somebody let me know. I don't know what it is with my brother. But I hope my brother be alright, man. I hope my brother be alright. If you tired of us, you need to fix it then, brother. Get off social media, brother. That's my best option for you. Get off social media. None of us done anything to you, brother. I don't know. Maybe somebody did something to you. Yeah, log off, man. Get you a mental health break or something. Don't let social media consume you to the point where it make you feel bad, where in real life, just like you say, there's people we can't help. Let me talk to Delineationist right quick. I want to get this out the way. Cause I fuck with Delineationist. Let me talk to you, Delineationist. Come on, brother. We're gonna be respectful. Talk to the Delineationist.
I only got.
Now, what's going on, Delineate? Let me first and foremost.
I only got 5 minutes.
Oh, you got 5. Let me say this to you in 30 seconds. Then Delineation. You cool with it?
It's your panel.
Okay, no, you good. Well, I ain't got nothing against you, Delineationist. I think you a cool dude. I think you highly intelligent. But talk to me, man. I want to understand the gripe with Candace, though. Talk to me.
All right. First of all, I got that book, Delineationology, right? Mm-hmm. And with her and these other women that associate with your panel, that has been calling brothers like me red pill, don't even know me from a can of paint, and they've been pushing that narrative with the intentions of hurting my sales. So when you do something like that, it's especially when you invest your own money, it's a problem. So she is a problem. Then she has her situation, and now she's speaking on delineation is a problem with a guy such as myself. I think she's fake phony. I think she's capitalizing off of something that don't belong to her. Period. That's where I'm kind of coming from as a man on that. So I'm going to keep running her into the ground until she gets off that conversation.
But delineation. Has she ever said something about you being red pill though?
Yeah, she did. Her, BX, and a couple of them. They all on my little situation. That's why I make videos. There's going to be dissing. It's going to be up because you can't be going around doing that.
I never seen you disrespect women though. I haven't. Maybe somebody seen because people say you are red pill.
No. But the thing is, they push that narrative. Don't even go in my spaces alive. I got a background in what I'm talking about. So they don't even associate with my brand, but they got a lot to say about it. That's the issue. That's the beef.
Okay.
And it's up and it's stuck.
I got you. I totally understand. But delineations. Even if Candace was with a white man, right? And she told us she was with a white man. And just like I asked you the question, you're not the same delineation as 5 years ago. Just like a lot of people that was Pan-Africans at one point in time, and they changed. Now they on the delineation movement. I don't know why. Now I understand she was talking about pro-black. You know, pro-black, you gotta sleep with black, gotta have kids black, you gotta shop black. I get that she came to a space talking about that shit. I totally understand. But she's divorced. Some of my people, they make mistakes. There are a lot of brothers. What about the brothers that have slept with white women that have babies? What about them?
But we're not talking about some of those brothers might not be in the forefront of those type of conversations.
They are. There's a lot of them on here. They're in our spaces. They are. But go ahead.
Wait. Then they need to be called to the carpet too.
Because
I'm on equal. No, I'm on. The sword swings both ways. I don't have no favorites. So that's kind of my stance on that situation. What becomes very disrespectful is when you have the education background, the various different things, and I get undermined by these type of people. That's the issue.
Okay.
And they want to and then they want to complain. Well, how come the black scholars don't help us out? Look how you treat them. Look how you treat them. You replace with somebody you think is popular. Okay. So stay with the popular people and kick rocks.
I totally understand.
Don't want to mess with you. So that's the friction, and it's going to always be friction based off her what she has done and what her and those other women have been continually doing. Like they're making it seem like I'm out here DV and IPVing. I don't even have a record. All right. But the real people who's out here cracking their ass now they don't want to have nothing to say about that. Man,
well, can I say this to you? I know you say you have 5 minutes. I just want to say this though, bro. At the end of the day, I've been around Candace, man. I'm just being honest. Now, the other women that you've been around, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I never had I probably been around. Hold on, let me say this.
She was caping with him. Homie.
Okay. Let me say this. Okay, I got you. What if I do this? But delineation. Hold on. Let me say this, delineation. I like to seize things, right? I'm a chopper. If I chop it up with her on the back end on TikTok and be like, hey, can you not? Hold on. Listen. Just listen.
I'm going out my way to destroy. It ain't nothing.
Why? But why do that?
Because she didn't care about my sales and what the hell I got going on over there. She didn't care about the investment that was going on.
So what investment? Hold on. What did she say? What did she say? Hold on,
I put my own money.
I got you, brother. I
So
got you.
no,
I got you. Listen,
we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep that.
we're gonna keep it funky. We're gonna because I want to have this conversation with you, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to overtalk you, and I don't want to be overtalked. But what did she say to hurt your sales? Like, what did she participate? Candace in the comments, Candace. What did you say? Hold on, delineation. We gonna. I want to keep.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what the conversation is.
Okay, what did she say? I want because she's here. What did she say? Go.
So I had this one conversation talking about black men that were getting targeted by certain women in the community, or just women in general, and they're using sex as a weapon. She comes up here. I don't like this image. You out here hurting women. Like that bullshit. That bullshit right there. And she was kicking it off with these other women being on some feminist stuff. So deal with the bullshit. We ain't gonna be cool.
Okay, she's up here right now. I'm gonna ask her a question, Delineation. Hold on, and I want you to be respectful. Just do that for me 1 second, Delineation. Candace, what did you say about delineation? I keep fucking it. I'm gonna call you Delineation because I'm fucking up the word. But what did you say negative about him?
Nothing. I've always supported the brother.
So he said that you are the reason why. Well, you one of the women in the group, and Delineation. If I'm wrong, correct me. But he said you was one of the people that was around that was bringing him down, saying he's red pill. Have you ever said that out loud on the panel?
No. So what happened is, I think one of Delineation. Correct me if I'm wrong. One of the people.
I'm about to head
out.
No. I'm just saying. Hold on, Delineation. Hold on. We're gonna.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Y'all, hold on 1 second, Candace. I want to get to the bottom of it. See. Now listen. Hold on, Candace. Now he gonna say I'm caping for women. I brought Candace up, and I want to ask Candace, what did she say? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, hold on, Candace. Because sometimes we hear things, or we might misinterpret. Oh, you at work? All right, D-Lily, I got you. My bad. Go ahead, Candace. Yeah, go ahead, Candace. Oh yeah, my bad.
One of the panels,
I got you. My bad.
One of the panels was talking about the live. Delineationist had a live, and he I always support everybody's live, right? So I went through and supported it, and he had requested me to come up. And on the live, there was the image of a woman's vajayjay, like a cornucopia with a whole bunch of stuff coming out of it. And I was like, what is this? And so I think the title, and Delineation can correct me if I'm wrong, is like that we are just basically churning out gold diggers or something like that. And I think I gave a commentary that was respectful. And somebody had asked me about it, and they asked me about the picture, and I just described what the picture was. I was like, yeah, it was like I'm telling you now, it was like a vajayjay with gold and like money and a lot of money coming out of it and stuff. It was kind of crazy. And it might have been triggering to some people, but I don't know him, you know what I'm saying, enough to be like saying anything about that. I do know that he, sort of like besmirched like my kids and my ex-husband, and stuff. And saying that he called me out of my name, but I think Delineationist is still my friend. I never even blocked him or anything. So I don't know what the issue is personally, but I wish him all the best with his book sales. I've never done anything but try to support them. So that's all I have to say on that.
Okay, I'm going to drop you down, Ken. That's all I want. All right.
Okay.
A lot of this stuff be misunderstanding sometimes. But, everybody entitled to how they feel. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no issue with delineation. I'm going to say delineation. I don't have no issues with him. If he red pill, I'm not a red pill nigga. If he is, people say he is, I don't be in those spaces. I don't support women that bash black men. That ain't my game. That never was my game at all. Because if a woman say something about a black man, I'm going to check her. Just as well I'm going to check a nigga that bash black women, because there's enough videos and enough panels about relationships and about how black men ain't shit, how we got all these baby mamas, how we in jail, how we be beating the hell out of women and blah, 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 blah. And there's enough panels talking about women that do negative things also, that fuck for money, that sleep with white men, that got all this shit. There's enough of that. In my space personally, I don't want that shit around me, because it's too much, man. It's too much, and I don't want to see my people like that. And I hope Delineationist, man, take the foot out the gas just slightly if you can. But I understand my brother at work. But like I said, I ain't got nothing against him, man. And yeah, that's how we do things, man. So shout out to everyone. I just want to just have a conversation with my people, and just hopefully that people can understand. And people love drama. People like drama. It is what it is. Shit. People like drama. I don't like being in it, but you know, I always told y'all, if I'm in some drama, there's either somebody fucking with me. And always I'm doing something good. I got my brother Portis still in the building. See, Portis, I'm finna hurt your feelings just slightly. You can't do what I do, pimpin'. You don't know how to galvanize the people like I can in these little spaces or in real life. I have nothing against you. I always bigged you up as a content creator. And I know you a hater. You got that Jezebel male spirit in you when you see another man doing better than you. You the only person that got something to give me. You the only person. Now, it is goals for you, because that's all you do is sit up and talk about people. That's all you do. You got some issues personally. Some people say you're on the LGBT side of the game. I don't know. If you will, come out the closet, my nigga. It's okay to be who you are. And I think that's what you're fighting against. I think that's what's bothering you right now. It's something happened to you. But as a brother to you, I love you, brother. I always had love for you. And that's why my feelings are hurt, because of how you feel about me. I never thought you felt like that towards me, man. Never. Never. But some people have personal demons that they be fighting. And sometimes, brother, let it out. It's okay. Talk to a therapist. Talk to a family member. Talk to the motherfucker that did you wrong, that turned you out the way you are right now. But don't take that shit out on me and people. I'm doing my thing. I'm on my block. You be on your block. Y'all follow Portis. I want people to follow Portis and listen to his lie. I'm not a hater, my nigga. I never once got on here. Yeah, I'm old. You want to live to be old, my nigga. I'm proud to be 43 years old. I'm going to be 44 in September. And when you get my age, nigga, you get to teach the young niggas. You get to teach the young women. See, I get respect all around the board, dog. Not just this social media. It just exudes who I am. I've been live since September. And some flaw shit would have been came out on me on these lives. But a lot of flaw things came about you. You ran people off that would have supported you. There's no reason for you with the topics you have. You have 10 people watching you. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for you to drag Keita, drag Miss Kyla. I understand they said something to you crazy, but then you got in your feelings because a motherfucker didn't agree with you. What the fuck? You a man? Oh, you know what? You bipolar, man. You got some mental issues up here, brother. I heard you this morning. It hurt me. It hurt me. It hurt me to see a man on here unraveling like that. It's a lot of brothers on here I see that about to go off. My brother PA, I love my brother PA. I don't know my brother PA in the building. I know when PA about to snap out. I said, calm down, PA. Calm down, PA. No, bro, no, bro, no. You know what I mean? You just ain't that nigga, Portis, in real life or on social media, and it translate. You know how I know you ain't that nigga in real life? Because how you act on social media. Because just like they say, money brings out the worst in people or brings out the negative in people. Attention does too, brother. And I just want to let you know, I always been that nigga. All my life. Ever since I came out my mama pussy, I been that nigga. I want you to be good, brother. I want you to be good. See, I ain't gonna drag you like you gonna drag me or other people like to drag me on here. This love. And you might not see it like that because you a young nigga. But even when I was your age, I still didn't think like you. Because I had niggas and women around me that taught me the game or taught me how to act. But I didn't have mental issues though. I wasn't suffering from bipolar. I ain't schizophrenic. I'm not depressed. I was smart enough, even if I was depressed, I was smart enough to talk to somebody about my shit. I had people around me that loved me. I wasn't abused as a kid. Nobody didn't touch me in my no-no spot. See, a lot, not you, Portis. I don't know if you got touched in your no-no spot, but nobody never touched me in my no-no area as a kid. All right? My mother and father always protected me as a child. I'm the only child. So any issues I had, I learned to talk to somebody about it. You get what I'm saying? I learned to talk to somebody about it. As black men, we got to control our emotions. It's nothing wrong with being emotional, but we don't have to be violently emotion towards people. We don't have to push away people because they think different from us. Would I argue with a nigga? Yeah, I argue with you motherfuckers. Yeah, I'll roast you motherfuckers. I'm not perfect. No, there's another thing. I'm not perfect. Listen, y'all, I'm not perfect. I got a past. I might got kids out in this motherfucker that I don't even know they my kids yet. I have done dirt. I have done things. But when you get older, you learn and you grow. See, I was ahead of my time at 33. At 33 years old, at your age, Portis, I was a getting money nigga. Real talk, I was always a getting money nigga. I never had insecurities about myself. If I was a gay man, I'll be out as a gay man. I'll be, period. I wouldn't be fighting within myself on who I am as a man. I don't have nothing against gay men and women. Because guess what? My cousin is a transgender. That nigga can fight too. That nigga can fight. People sent me old videos of you, Portis, with the green hair. You acting, you doing all this shit. I never judged you for that. Cause you are who you are, brother. Roll out that closet. Be who you are as a man, nigga. Stop fucking with people. Be who you are. Worry about yourself and don't worry about who's stagnant. Cause it seems like you stagnant. It seemed like you stagnant when you was younger. Don't let that go over your head. It seemed like something stagnated you when you was younger. You say I'm stagnant. Yeah, you know I'm telling the truth, boy. So when I'm done, now I'm all those things. I could be your comedian. I could be your therapist. I could be your life coach. I could teach you how to control your emotions. I could be your mentor. I could even be your preacher, nigga. Remember that. So when you speak on me, talking about you gonna see me in Dallas, get with the people in your city of Detroit and handle those people that stagnated you as a child or as a teenager. Keep that in mind, black man. And I want y'all to follow Portis. I want y'all to follow him. Because he does have good prompts. He does have good background. The only issue with Portis is he don't know how to control himself. You ain't important to me, Portis, but you did hurt my feelings. And I can admit that. And it bothered me. I said, damn, this shit been going on for a month, man. Like, what I do to this nigga? Now, anybody else that talk about me, I don't care. But if you been around me, we chopped it up on spaces and stuff. Now, I ain't letting nobody up. Because I won't do this by myself. I ain't got nothing against you, brother. I want you to thrive in life. I ain't no hater. I ain't no hater. Now, I won't do this by myself because I don't want nobody up here dragging anybody but me. I ain't dragging him. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. And to you, Portis, I hope you have a great life, man. Get you some help. Get you some help, my brother. Get you some help. And to everyone that's trying to request up, when I talk to people, man, I don't want nobody up here, man, because I don't want a bunch of people coming at one person that I'm talking to. But we catch me on the post, we can chop it up. But anyway, I love you all. Y'all be safe. And I'm going to be live later on today with Africans in my background. But once again, I have no issue with none of you niggas. I really don't. What's up, Danny? What's up, Forever? What's up, everybody? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Luxurious Decor. Oh, no, you good, you good. Wavy T. What's up, Wavy T? See, I'm going to tell you another thing. Let me say this one more thing before I go. You know how hard it is in real life and on social media, y'all, to have the young people fuck with you, the older people fuck with you, middle age fuck with you, the LGBT fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? The 304s fuck with you. The street niggas fuck with you. The niggas in the corporate America fuck with you. You know how hard it is? You know how hard it is to get that type of respect? Portis, you ain't got that in you, boy. I can see it in you. You too irrational. You too emotional. We two different kind of niggas. And even at 33, I did better than you with people. I'm a people person. I will always be a people person. And I always lead with respect. I never lead with my emotions or my feelings towards people. I want you to know that, boy. So if you come to Dallas, before you try to do anything, talk to the people in your hometown who stagnated you as a man that don't know who he is. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all be safe. That's all I had to say. Make sure y'all follow my brother Portis and help him out. Talk to him. But this all came out of love. What's up, Say Woo? What's up, Say Woo? Shout out to you. It is the wordplay to pull up on someone, though. But anyway, I love y'all, man. Y'all be safe.
When my heart was heavy, when my mind was tired, you walked into my shadows with a quiet fire. Brian Jehovah, you are the truth. Every word you speak cuts straight through. Brian Jehovah, carving my youth into something real, something new. Brian Jehovah, you are the truth. When the lies were louder than the voice inside,